Hey, what's up, you guys? This is Sheila Bila coming to you with a review of season 3 of Zatima, episode 1, Counting the Cost. Yeah, this episode was pretty good. It was really pretty good. They gave a nice little background of what happened in the previous seasons because I forgot a lot. So I'm glad that they told us, gave us a summary of what's been going on. But anyway, yeah, please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe. The more you do like my commentary, the more I do go through the algorithm and more people start to view my commentary. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into this season 3, episode 1 of Zatima. The episode starts off, Zach over there, he playing like he's asleep, right? And Fatima looked like she was about to, creep on out and let him rest while, she go on to work. But then he wakes up and was like, oh, you thought I was going to let you leave, and all this stuff. You thought you were going to creep up out of here. And so, they get to talk and she asked him how he's doing because we know that Zach's mother had passed away. And now he's saying he's doing fine. He really don't know how to feel because he really hasn't had a relationship with his mom like that. So he just really doesn't know how to place his feelings. The main thing at this point is Zach is in the red. He broke. You know what I'm saying? He just trying to figure out his life, figure out his money status, like what's going on. As we know, Bryce, his business partner or child, almost ex-business partner, he made an investment in some properties and they didn't have the money. They couldn't afford it. And Zach told Bryce don't do it, but Bryce did it anyway. And now they have a hold on his account. I thought they froze all of his stuff. They saying that he's in a red because the money that he had is wrapped up in that investment property. He can't get his money back. So Bryce said that he was going to get the money back from his daddy, but I don't know what's going on, child. But Fatima was like, you know what? I can help you. I can give you some money or whatever. He was like, no, I don't need you to give me any money. Just if I really, really get below the red, then I'll get a couple dollars from you. But as of right now, no, we good. And then, they made this comment like, you my ride or die. He was like, nah, don't say ride or die. You my ride and rise. We ride together, we die together, bad boys for life. But now we ride together, we rise together. Zatima for life. But anyway, so they talking about the baby. He rubbing all on her belly, talking about, boy, girl. If it's a girl, let's name it Zatima. I said, please no. Let's name it Zakisha. Please no. Just name it Zaria. You know what I'm saying? Something. But anyway, so they kind of talk about that. They get a good kiki, they get a good laugh off of it. And then, she gets up, she gets ready to go to work, and Zach got to do some stuff with his life, figure out how he going to get this money, pay for his mama's funeral, and his breath stank. He got to go brush his teeth. And that was pretty much that. All right, so this is our boy Preston, Mr. Preston. So Preston is here, and he says the reason why he's here is because he's seen on Facebook that Zach's mom had died. But mind you, before he go in the house, we see our friendly neighborhood greeter, which is Deja. Y'all, Deja is clearly pregnant. She's had the baby now. Y'all know that Deja is Cam's new baby mama. I don't remember what her real name is, but yeah, she pregnant by Cam Newton. And she's covering up her belly, of course, with them groceries. But she looking at Preston, Preston checking her out. She talking about she like Preston boots. She like his beard. Child, she like his hands, his arms, his legs. She like his face. She just, want to throw that thing in a circle on him. She just doing her little flirty moves or whatever. So while she flirting with Preston, Fatima comes out. And all of a sudden, Deja like, you know what? Miss Old Meanie Pants coming out the house. Let me go ahead and go up in my house. So, she go ahead in her house. Deja do. Fatima comes out. Hey, how you doing? All that stuff. They exchange pleasantries. He said he heard, about the passing of Zach's mom, and he wanted to go in and talk to Zach, see how he's doing. So she invites him into the house, and Fatima goes on to work. And now Preston is looking at Zach, and Zach looking at Preston like, what you here for? Yeah, I heard your mom and all that whoop de whoop. And is there anything I can do? And you know what was crazy? Because you know how most times when parents die, people do put on Facebook like prayers up for whomever. So apparently that's what Danny did, prayers up for Zach. For some reason, Zach feels as if Danny was doing this for attention. I'm like, come on, Zach. I thought you and Danny was cool. But anyway, so Preston was pretty much like asking him a lot of questions, like, what are you doing today? What are you going to get into? All that stuff. I wonder if we can hang and all this, hang. I wonder if we can roll out. So now Preston is becoming a pestin, like he's being a pest because he's starting to get on Zach's nerve, ask him all these questions about what he's doing. And Zach is telling Preston, aka Mr. Pestin, why you ask me all these questions? And could you not say, what am I getting into today? Or, I guess he was making gay innuendos. And he brings up the fact that the last person that was trying to be close to him and hang out with him was Bryce, because Zach thought he had a friend in Bryce, but Bryce wanted to be more than friends, lovers and friends. Tell me again. Shawty. But anyway, so he was okay. So what you doing? And then that's when Zach was like, you know what? Just don't say little words like rolling with me or hanging with me, because the last person that was trying to be my friend tried to kiss me and it wasn't cool. And then Preston like, oh, he was a cock-a-doodle-doo. What is a cock-a-doodle-doo? A cock that do with the doo-doo? I guess they do it in a doo-doo. I don't know. It was weird. I was trying to catch it, but apparently don't say cock and doodle-doo. Okay. So they cut all that out. Yeah, and then Zach was like, what did he say? What did Preston say? He said something like some slang word he said. I forget what it was. But Zach was like, nah, you don't say that. That's my word. Why are you saying that? And he said, then Zach was like, next thing you're gonna end up trying to call me a nigga, a nigga. And Preston said, how long have you known me? Have you ever heard me to call you a nigga? And but yeah, he did, because Zach said that Preston didn't. But actually, Zach did hear him call him that. Remember when he was high? When Preston was high at Danny's house? And he was like, what's up, my nigga? And they was, Zach was like, what you say? So y'all must have forgot that he did say that. But anyway, they gonna hang out. I guess he gonna tag along with Zach for today, just to give him comfort or whatever. So he got a friend. All right. Okay, so now we have Connie, Tony, and Nathan. I got their names. And mind you, why Connie looks so good. Connie looks so pretty starting season 3, because in season 1 and 2, Connie looked like she need a whole lot of help. Now her braids looking real cute. Her skin look like it done cleared up. Whatever they doing with the makeup, she don't look as homely and homeless like she used to. So she's looking really, really good. And Tony and Nathan still getting on folk nerve. So they over there looking across at the street at the Miss Brenda Nim child. I guess the child must have got picked up by the police. So everybody over there looking at that. Nathan and Tony talking to Connie like, so what's up? You called us over here. What you want? So Connie said she's trying to get in touch with Fatima. Why you trying to get in touch with Fatima? Because come to find out, Miss Gladys had a will and she left Connie to be the executive over it. Meaning she's the one that distributes the money to the parties at hand, meaning Zach and Jeremiah. Connie didn't know what the executive was. Tony had to tell him. Nathan is saying, yeah. Well, Tony was saying, don't call Fatima. Nathan said, call Fatima because we're going to put her to the test. Nathan says, aren't you tired of testing her? I thought you apologized for that just the other day. So anyway, they said that it was a cool idea just to call her because, she work in that type of lane, that type of field. So yeah, that's pretty much what this whole conversation was about. Oh, and Jeremiah is on the drugs. And if Jeremiah did get a hold to it, it'll be a problem. Yeah. All right. So now Fatima at the office, and we have Angela. When I tell you Angela looks good with the gold and the green, looking good. Come on, Angela. Step through every time you walk through. You be looking like the girl when you walk through. Shout out to Rich Homie Quan. May you rest wherever you resting. Okay, so as they walking through the office, they walk in and they see Connie there. Connie Connie waving, hey, how you doing? Fatima like, how you get in here? Because, they told me where you work. I came down because I need to talk to you. So while Connie is getting up to go in Fatima's office to talk, she swings those 30 inches of Kanekalon all in Angela's face. She's swinging them braids. Okay. So, yeah. And then she stank walk down the hallway. Why was Connie having me laughing? I said, Connie, you finna just stank walk in this fine establishment. To my girl, look at you. Look at you. This is high class. This is high. Acting like a nigga they ain't never had nothing. But anyway, so they go into Fatima office. Fatima, she trying to, hey, Fatima, how you doing? What you here for? Dang, I mean, you don't want to, I'm just trying to talk to you. I talked to Miss Gladys, and she like you, and Jeremiah like you. And Miss Gladys said that Zach ain't never looked at nobody the way he looked at you. He ain't even look at Karen that way. Here go Fatima. I know this. I'm glad you do know Fatima. She just trying to have some type of conversation with you so she can talk to you about what's going on. Ain't you a paralegal? Girl, what's going on? What you want? Okay, so apparently Miss Gladys got the wheel. She left Connie over it. Connie don't want to be over it. She want to sign over her rights, all the rights to Fatima, because Fatima is a paralegal, so she understand all the verbiage and everything that's going on, right? Fatima like, I don't want it. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. She was like, yeah, you do. I'm coming to you because, we both love Zach and we want Zach to have the best of what's going on. And, in it's $25,000. 25,000, that ain't enough to even pay for the funeral. How much a funeral? About $1,500? However the funeral is, it's gonna be about $20,000, and it's 25,000. They say they can't talk to Jeremiah because Jeremiah get how he gonna smoke it all up. So she wants Fatima to just pretty much take care of everything, right? So Fatima like, I really don't want to do this, but just because we're doing this in the best interest of Zach, I will do it, right? So yeah, Connie want to be friends. Hey, friend. Don't call me friend. Bye, friend. Don't call me friend. We not friends. We cool, but we ain't cool. We ain't good, but we good. Okay, Usher. Anyway, so I thought that scene was pretty cute. I thought Connie, she was really funny in that one. All right. So here we are at the office, right? So Preston tagging along with Zach. He like, so this is where you at? This your establishment? Yes, this is it. Okay, so what you do? Dang, you asking all the questions, Preston. Okay, whatever, cool. So as they talking, Bryce comes in. Zach is literally frustrated with Bryce. Like, what do you want? What are you doing? Why are you here? You got my money? Did you talk to your daddy? Well, yeah, yeah, I'll do it. I'll talk to him. Okay, well, what? And so Bryce tries to reach over and shakes Preston's hand, and Zach like, no, you don't need to be talking to nobody that I know. You go and figure out how to get this money. So Bryce end up leaving out the door. Then Zach look at Preston. He just like, yeah, that's the guy. Oh, that's the guy that tried to hit on you. Yes. Okay. Pause. Okay. Pause. They doing all these pausing. If ain't there one of y'all gay, why is we pausing everything? Context. Okay. Whatever. It is what it is. So Preston says, I can help you, Zach. What do you need? I can help you. You ain't got no money. What you doing? You milking cows? What? The boots you got on, that regular truck you driving? You ain't got no money. First of all, don't judge a book by its cover. Preston is rich, Zach. The best way to have money is to look like you don't have money. That way people won't come asking you for your money. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't got to be Gucci down. Everybody ain't got to be Porsche driven. Everybody ain't got to have a Range Rover. Everybody ain't got to have a Rolls Royce. Let this man drive his dump truck and milk his cows and wear his boots and let him have way more money than you, Zach. The man is loaded. And if he trying to help you, don't judge him and say he can't help you because he look like he broke. Them the ones that got all the money. For real. I know somebody right now purposely, on purpose, wear the same sweatpants and tennis shoes dang near every day. And when I tell you bank account is full, full. Okay? Okay. Like, anyway. So Preston, like, dude, I can help you, but Zach ain't trying to hear it because Zach is being Zach. All right. Okay, so now, oh yeah, because let me go back. Yeah, because earlier Zach was on the phone. He was trying to talk about his mom's funeral and all that stuff, and he really didn't have all the money to pay for it too. So that was another thing that was happening. The funeral arrangements. Okay, so yep, that was it. All right. So Fatima at work. Fatima gets a call from Connie. And Connie is like, look, Fatima, don't be mad at me. I told Jeremiah that you are the one that had the money. I mean, you're the one that's going to be over the beneficiary and all that stuff. So, I mean, you're going to be the one over the wheel, and I have nothing to do with it. And Jeremiah, I can't fool with him right now because when he get high, he act crazy, and I ain't got time for him to be fooling with me and my kids, messing with us, putting my life in danger. Because Jeremiah is want to be high on the crack, and he want to get out here, get out. He wants to go out here and be very malicious. Like, I don't have time for that. And Fatima, like, what you mean? You think he gonna try to hurt me? Like, he think he gonna try to hurt you? Nah, he cool or whatever, but when he high, I'm like, why would you bring that up? Why would you bring up the fact that he gonna try to hurt you, but then turn around and say he cool? Apparently, Negro ain't cool if he went around here trying to hurt somebody because he want to be high. And then you gonna send him my way? Shorty, do not swing my way. Like, I don't want to see Jeremiah, especially when he on the rage. No, that's crazy. Anyway, and she talking about she's sorry. Connie, I'm sorry, Fatima. Well, you should never brought him over my way. You should never told him that I was involved in any of this. So she giving Fatima the heads up. Fatima like, God, one thing after another. It's still something. So now back over here at Zach's place. Bryce come back in the office. When I tell you this made me upset. Zach said, what your daddy say? Well, he said, he said that he's still trying to figure it out. So what does that mean, Bryce? Do we got the money or not? Well, no, he can't do it. Really? So he can't do it? Well, he's still trying to make a decision. I mean, can he give us the money or can he not give us the money? I don't want to know that he's making decisions. I don't want to know none of that stuff. I just want my money. Y'all know I love to paraphrase. So don't be saying he didn't say exactly those words. Ain't nobody said exactly these words. These are me paraphrasing. Okay? It's cool. It is what it is. Okay. So Zach gets upset. Zach is like, Bryce, I can't believe you. He want to fight. Bryce, nuck if you bucking back. Like, you get out of my face. You get out of my face. You don't come yell at my face and run up on Zach. I'm like, Zach, you got the nerve to run up on me when you lost my money and I told you don't invest it in the first place? Really, Bryce? You got the audacity to do that? Really? So you better be glad Preston was in the middle. Like, you go to your corner, you go to your corner. Y'all need to break this up. Calm down. Like, no. So Bryce ended up leaving. I'm sorry. I'll get it. You already said you was going to get it, but you ain't got nothing. Like, come on. Anyway, so Preston said, like, I can help you. Like, how much is it? Zach still sitting up here talking about Preston ain't got no money. Okay, Zach. All right. Whatever, Zach. Just let me know. And I hope for the future that Preston and Zach actually become business partners, because Preston, number one, he asks a lot of questions. That's what you need to do in business because you want to ask a lot of questions. And Preston got his own businesses, and Zach is really good with money. So, I think they will be a great team. Now that he's on Zatima, he can be his new business partner, and Bryce can go because Zach was already telling Bryce, like, you know what, we're done. We are not business partners anymore. No, Bryce is still hung up on this is a good investment property, but it's not working. Okay, whatever. So now, Fatima get ready to go home for the day, and she sees Jeremiah in the parking lot. Jeremiah is high out of his brown. What my auntie say, he hide in a cooler brown. And so when I tell you Jeremiah is a great actor, he is so good. He looked like he he looked like he high for real. Hey, Fatima. Yeah, man, I heard you got the money. Connie told me you got the money. And Fatima, like, how did you know where I work? I heard you say it before. So you ain't that how you remember where she worked. Anyway, and Fatima whole thing is like, look, I don't have no money. Like, I don't have nothing to do with that. Yeah. Oh, wow. He's like, yeah, you do got it. You do. She was like, no, I don't. I don't have the money. Like, but Jeremiah ain't trying to hear that. So Jeremiah gets to the point to where he goes and he grabs her purse. And as he's grabbing her purse, he snatches it and she kind of like falls, like flip back and hit her head like on the door of, I guess it's the door of her car. Or was it the mirror on her car? I know she hit the door of the car and she just laid out. And Jeremiah over there just looking dumb. I think he walk off and leave? Or did he stay there? But I know he flipped her over and she hurt herself. So that was the end of this episode. Y'all, this show is only going to go up from here because the plot has already been made and thickened, and it's going to get really, really good. I'm so excited for Zatima season 3. It looks like it is going to be action-packed, drama-filled, and just a lot of fun and back and forth. So I'm so excited for this season. Y'all, this is Sheila. Be the like, comment, and subscribe. I'm coming to you next. I think tomorrow I'm going to drop the Zatima part C episode 2. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. And also, if you like my commentary, and if you don't want to miss any of my commentary, please click the notification button, and that'll be it. Y'all, this is Sheila. Be love. Bye.